Hey guys, this is TV DVD Mega Clipture, and today I'm going to be doing a review on all of the Leprechaun films. This is the Leprechaun Collector's Box, so I will just give you a quick rundown on the box first. Here is the Leprechaun Collector's Box. Evil comes in small packages, which is basically just a headline they give the box set. Warwick Davis plays the Leprechaun in all of the films. I guess the main star appeal through all 5 of these films are Jennifer Aniston and Ice-T. The side and the back basically have a rundown on all of the movies, and they all come in these crappy little slim cases. Okay, so this box set does not have all of the sequels in. It is missing Back to the Hood, which is the 6th movie of the Leprechaun franchise, but I am not and will not check that out. After watching Back to the Hood, well, after watching In the Hood, I will basically explain why later on after reviewing all of them. But the first one I am going to review is Leprechaun. Leprechaun is a really cheesy 90s horror film starring Warwick Davis as the little leprechaun. But yeah, Jennifer Aniston is the main star appeal of this film. And I guess this is it's my favourite out of all the Leprechaun films. It's cheesy, but it's a good kind of cheesy, not in a kind of mocking way like the sequels are. It's got a lot of comedy elements, and not just like comedy that's forced comedy like the sequels. I guess it's just amusing just to see a little guy running around killing people, looking for his pot of gold. Well, his gold coin. But yeah, this is a pretty good film. To say what it is, I mean, in comparison to all the sequels, it's a good film. But yeah, I'm a fan of the Leprechaun films, and this probably is the best out of all of them. The second one didn't really intrigue me that much. Sorry, I didn't really like the whole concept of him going back in time and looking for a wife. I just really did not like the sequel. And plus, the Leprechaun death was just horrible, not well thought out at all. And yeah, this is just one of the weaker sequels, not the weakest sequel of all time, I'd say, but it is still a pretty weak sequel. And for some reason it's an 18, I can't get my head around that, because if it's the fact that there was nudity in it, there is also nudity in the following sequels, which are more shit than this film. And it's definitely not to do with any violence or anything, because I thought the violence was pretty mild in comparison to all the rest of the sequels. But yeah, it's a pretty crap sequel, that one. Here's my favourite film out of the Leprechaun franchise, is Leprechaun 3. I really did enjoy this film. I don't know if it's the fact that it was in Vegas, I don't know if it's the fact that the cover art added to the experience, because sometimes I get that if a cover art intrigues me to watch a film and then I end up liking the film more, if that makes sense. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this film actually. I watched it twice. Well, I probably watched it more than twice now. But yeah, I like the whole Vegas environment, and yeah, there's quite a lot of good scenes in this. So this, in my opinion, is the strongest sequel out of all of them. Next we have Leprechaun In Space. This is where the sequels start getting tremendously stupid. I just really hate it in a franchise, and it's quite unfortunate really where the writers don't know which direction to take the series in, so they just set it all in space. I don't really think it's taken a lot of thought into this, especially the docile characters in the film. and it's just mockingly funny, like really stupidly funny. I mean, the television, the bald guy on the television, which actually ends up to be like some kind of rip-off of R2-D2 and Emperor Palpatine, absolutely fucking awful. It's not really a horror film, but it does have one of the most gruesome deaths in it, where he blends up the tarantula and scorpion and injects it into the bald guy's head. But yeah, this is probably one of the worst sequels that ever exist. A lot of people might think that it's fun. I personally think it's a bag of shit. And I will most certainly never be watching this again unless I want to laugh at something so stupidly funny it's pointless even watching in the first place. If that even made sense, I don't know. After watching all of these films, it's made me talk a bit stupid, so I apologise. Leprechaun 5 in the Hood. This one stars Ice-T. I'll be honest, I didn't really watch this film. I watched about the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes, and I just could not be arsed with this film at all. I kind of knew which direction the film was going in the first 10 minutes, and I just went away and did something else. But yeah, after watching this, I will definitely not be picking up the 6th Leprechaun film unless I find it for something like 10 pence or something. But I'm so glad that this box set didn't come with the 6th film, because if it's anything to do with the Hood, I want out. But yeah, all of these films are pretty bad, but in a good way. I'd say the first one is the only one worth checking out, and the third one is definitely worth a watch also. But yeah, that is the Leprechaun Collector's Box. Please rate and subscribe, and goodbye.